thankfully have got her back here today for a very interesting talk titled Zen Walking, A Journey of a Walk-a-holic.
Walk-a-holic.
And so I'm happy to introduce Yukari Fukumoto. Dozo.
Hello, everyone. As he introduced, I talked the last time, but I got COVID, so unfortunately. But now I'm fine. Still coughing sometimes, but I'm fully recovered. So don't worry. Today I'm gonna my title of the presentation is Zen Walking. Zen is like Zen, that's the temple, the spiritual thing, and walking, and the journey of a walkaholic. I made up this word, walkaholic, from the Japanese word aruchu. You know aruchu? Alcoholic. It means the one of the meanings of aruchu is alcoholic. And I love drinking beer, of course, but I'm not that way. In this case, walkaholic is people who loves a really long distance. And about 8 years ago, I challenged 105-kilometer walk in one night. And that's called ultra walk. And I'm gonna talk about that experience and how I learned from that insane experience. So let's start. Here's my topics of my presentation. One is about me, two is what is ultra walk and how to prepare, why I walk, and I add extra slides because the theme of today's Nerd Nite was AI, so I add some extra content to fit that theme. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Yukari Fukumoto. I was born on December 6th in 1979, and I was born in Sasebo, Nagasaki. And I went to Sasebo Kosen. Kosen is a National College of Technology. It's a 5 years school. After graduate junior high, I entered that school and studied electronics and programming. And after graduated Sasebo Kosen, I got a job as a programmer. First, I worked as a Delphi programmer. Have you heard of Delphi? It's ancient word. Before C# or something like that. Similar to Visual Basic, but it's now dying, I think. And since then, I'm living Fukuoka for more than 20 years. And I changed my job once, and I'm working at a small company, but I'm still working in the computer industry, but I don't coding anymore. I like more to the customer's place and talk and design the system and something like that. More document. It's boring sometimes, but now I'm studying online as a movie translator. As you mentioned, translation is now taking over AI, but I think more there is some more space for human to translate movies or dramas into Japanese. So I studied it, and of course I love watching movies and TV dramas. And I like playing video games when I'm free. I don't have Xbox. I used to have it, but I sell it. And now I have PlayStation 5 and Switch, and I play online game sometimes. And I love drinking craft beer with friends like you. And I have 2 cats, so I love sleeping with my cats. So, as you can see, I'm not an outdoor person. I'm more like an indoor person. So why I tried ultra walk, such a long distance walking. That started was my company's boss, my president, said one thing, and he said like, we must defeat our weakness to succeed in our business. So let's try ultra walk together. And when I heard that, I was like, what did he say? He's insane. But so I didn't know anything about ultra walk at that time. So what is ultra walk for the first place? So the distance is more than 100 kilometers walk. Sometimes it's 110 kilometers. And the time limit is 24 hours or sometimes 28 hours. And qualification is not such difficult. If you only need 10 years or more older, that's it. No qualification needed. And don't is simple. You cannot running. Or race walking is prohibited, just walking. You just finish the race, not race actually, but you have to finish the course by just walking. So, and I heard that the youngest participant was 10 years old, and the oldest one was 79 years old.
Did the 10-year-old finish?
Yes. But a young one, the teenager, must accompanied by their parents whole journey. Yeah, but he finished that. He's in Tokyo, I think. And that's the detail about ultra walk. And I participated in Itoshima one last April. And Itoshima Santo 110 kilo walk, 110 kilometer walk. The course is like round, but 2 lap in Itoshima. And it was on April 15 to 16, and always it's held in April. And this time it was rainy, and the temperature was 13 to 17. It's like this temperature. And there were 755 participants and 413 finishers. It was 57.3. It was really, it's quite high as this walk, because this is the most difficult ultra walk, they say, because you have to go 2 laps, so you can imagine, I have to go another round. So everyone don't want to go another lap. So usually it's more less than 50%, but this year it's more than 50% because it's first in 4 years, like after COVID happened. So everyone wants to participate. Everyone out. So I went there. Yes, and Kyudai is located on the coast. So Raymond came to cheer me up, and that Raymond took my pictures, and it was just a 5 kilo point. So I was really genki, energetic, and looks fun. But this is my feet after 56 kilometer walk. It's only 1 lap. And my left foot is really get swollen because I think my pattern of walking, I put more weight on my right foot, so my right foot more damaged. And this is my Apple Watch result. And look how beautiful this circle, the same, oops, Back? Nope. Oh, this is back, right?
No, that's, yeah, that's back. There.
Ah, yeah, okay. It's the same. It's beautiful. Someone said it looks like a Scotland shape. And my average pace was this one, 12 minutes 30 seconds per kilo. So it's not so fast, but not so slow, maybe so regular walking. But I couldn't go another lap, so I quit at only the first lap. So
people who finish, they don't sleep.
don't sleep. Just walk all night. And when I finished this lap, it was 2 a.m. So it's really dark and no one there. But volunteers guys over there. But I did well, I think. But I was really disappointed with me because once I finished 105 kilometers 8 years ago. So I think at that time I thought I can do it. Just 10 more kilo more way. So I can do it, but I couldn't. So I was really disappointed. So I look back why I can finish the 105 kilometers 8 years ago. So I look back my plan. And this is my equipment. First, with white dot, it's compression leggings. It's called CWX. It's the product from Wacoal. And it's called wearing muscle. Some people said it's cheating because it helps me a lot. So you shouldn't wear that kind of stuff if you want to really test yourself. But I always wear this kind of leggings. And 5-finger socks is also important. That's left side, white and black one. I use 2 pairs. I had to change because I sweat a lot. Ooh. Is it raining?
Yeah, it's
Really? No signs of rain. Ah. Wow. And the blue one is the shoes. They're thick-soled, very light running shoes from Asics. Yeah, it fits my feet. And the gear is really important. And also the snacks. While you're walking, you need to recharge your energy, so snacks are also important. I prepared bananas because banana is really efficient to recover your energy. It contains carbohydrate and vitamins, and most important thing is, what is that? Potassium. Yeah, that helps you prevent your muscles, cramps or swellings. So banana, I ate 3 bananas on the way in my knapsack, and also protein bar, and I carried umeboshi and lemon because it contains citric acid. Citric acid reduces your muscles pain, or you smoothly recover from your fatigue. And about physical training, I walked 5-kilo walk almost every day. Not every day, like this rain, I didn't go walk, but almost every day I did 5-kilo walk. But I didn't walk more than 50 kilo for single training, because more than 50 kilo, if you can walk 50 kilo, after that, it's about your mental strength, not a physical strength. So I did 20 kilo first, and 2 weeks later I did 50 kilo, and 2 weeks later it's the the day, that's the rally. That's the preparation. And the Shimabara, the 105 kilo walk was in Nagasaki. It's from Sasebo to Shimabara. And time limit was 24 hours. So I made the plan like this. There are 4 checkpoints before the goal. The goal was Shimabara Castle. And the SP means service point, and where you can get refill, the snacks from volunteers, and you can change your gear or take a rest, and some place you get a massage to recover your pain, but it doesn't help at all. And the distance is 32 and to 105 kilo, and the section distance I calculate, and the time limit is at each point was like this, and I have to finish by noon the next day. So I calculate minimum speed for that each section, and that's my target time. And of course, I need spare time. So this time, I finished walking within 23 hours and 57 minutes. That was 3 minutes before the time limit. So as my plan, I go like 11:50 a.m. So I could say I followed that plan very well, I think. And this was me just before the goal. And I can see the finish tape from that point. And I was really shabby, literally shabby, when I crossed the finish tape. But I felt really well. I did really well, and I feel extraordinary accomplishment. I did well, yay! Even if my body is really tired, but it was really fun. And why I walk? That's the reason I walk. That's the feeling I felt that I crossed the finish line. That achievement, accomplishment. But to reach that feeling, I have to go through this state of mind. Just for fun until the 10 kilometers. After that, I get tired and boring and the same way. And after 30 kilos, the long way of regret is ahead. Just started curse myself why I participate this. I paid 10,000 yen to walk 100 kilos. If I had 10,000 yen, I can drink lots of craft beer. Why I do that? Why I did that? But after that, I became numb. I feel nothing, completely. Physically, I had no feeling on my legs. I have nothing in my mind, just walking like a robot. Yes. But while I'm walking, I figured one simple theory, which is this. Every step I take, brings you one step closer to the goal. It's really obvious, simple. You think you know, but this helps me a lot. And it helps me keep walking. And this really simple stuff, but this is the key to your daily life or your life. So I think this is why my president said to participate together. And I think walking is, we are surrounded so much noise in the modern society, so you need time to think about yourself and face yourself by just you. So walking is the simple way. You don't have to pay extra. But if you participate in this kind of race, you have to pay the participation fee. But just walking is not any cost. You don't have to pay any cost. So walking is the simple way to face yourself and think of yourself, and like Zen. So it's not have to be 100 kilo, just 10 or 20 is fine. So if you find some time, please take a step and face yourself. That's my talk, but I add some extra, ask ChatGPT. So I asked the question, why people participate in a 100 kilo walking rally? So they give me a very good answer. I was surprised. That's the 9 points, so many points. But it's a good point. Personal challenge, physical fitness, mental strength, sense of accomplishment, I said. And 5 is like US stuff, like fundraising and charity. And sometimes Japan has the same way, 24 hours TV, some talents run 100 kilo and charity fundraising. And I never think about it, but connection with nature. And personal growth and inspiration people. But quite impressive. It's how he knows that thing. Even he can't walk 100 kilo walking, but he knows that theory.
You should ask for a training measurement.
Yeah. So that's so really fun. That's all for my talk, and thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll open the floor to questions, and Laura, you had one.
Wow,
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm very impressive on the walk.
Yes.
I have a little experience doing long walks myself, and I wanted to ask about, so the distance, the total was like 110 or so.
Yeah.
If it was a straight line, do you think you would have finished?
Straight.
So if it wasn't 2 loops, because I think the psychological aspect is huge.
Yes.
And I remember doing a walk, and when you know you're near the end, you speed up because you know you're going to do it. And do you think if it was a straight line, not 2 loops, you would have done it?
I think it's more fun because
would you have finished it? Is what I'm saying. Do you think you would have finished it if it was a straight line?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the first time was the Sasebo to Shimabara. Right. It's a straight line, so you can enjoy the view But before I participated in the Itoshima one, I thought it was easier because do you have any experience you don't when you go to the place you don't know, it feels more far. It takes more time. But when you get back from that point to the place you know, it feels faster or less distance. So I think 2 laps is more easier, I thought. But in reality, it's not that. I know that pain, and how hard that after Kyudai, it's so.
That's just the beginning.
and almost you know that you've only done half.
So
you don't really, if it's a straight line, you don't really know
I don't
where
want
you
to
are.
take.
Fantastic.
So,
thank you. Yeah. Congratulations.
Because I'm a medical doctor, I want to ask this question.
Okay.
Do participants need to get the physical checkup or mental checkup before participating?
Just saying, if you have a medical issue, you have to say to the organizer, but they don't actually check.
So, are there any safety, well, in terms of physical things, safety problems there?
I think if you have trouble, you can't continue to the rally. You can call anytime to the organizer. So and the pickup truck come to your place and drove back. So they don't have any regulation for the health issue, but it says you need to prepare well because it's really insane challenge. So you need to get ready.
So it's each person's responsibility.
Yes, that is.
Yeah. Thank you.
We have a little bit more time for some questions. Okay, we'll go next to Aaron.
Okay, it's easy to understand in the case of running to make a pace, but you said that it's not fast walking, and it's just walking. And then how do you make a pace to per hour or per 10 kilometers or?
I use my Apple Watch. It tells me I'm following the pace or behind or fast. So.
Okay, so but you can't run, right? Even
Can't
you're
run.
behind the. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's sort of two questions,
Okay,
but just really quickly. Does your watch actually last that long?
Yes. Apple Watch lasts, but my iPhone doesn't, so I carry my extra battery.
And how does your brain battery work?
So that's why I got bananas. I can stop at convenience stores on the way. So I drank 4 energy drink. So after the half, 30 kilometers, I drink 1 bottle per 10 kilo.
Do you get like kind of like a high, like a walking
High,
high?
yeah, high. Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
Naturally, did your body weight change before and after like the whole walk?
I hope that, but it doesn't change at all.
Oh, my kidding. Because last time I rode 70 kilometers on my bicycle and I was like dehydrated and like the body weight changed about 1.2 kilograms.
Yeah,
So
all
it's
you
like,
lost was just water. So
it's the most painful way to lose weight.
yeah.
Do you have any more questions? But yeah, okay. One or
2
two more
minutes.
questions.
Very quick. What makes you to choose pair of running shoes over walking shoes?
My wise, my foot wide is much wider than usual person. So so Asics is the best for me. The people use Nike, but it's too thin for me. So
What about
the thick sole needs
here?
here.
Walking shoes protects here more.
Yeah, soft and cushion. It needs cushion to reduce your weight.
So you choose the
Soft
shoe
and
string
wine.
over the
Soft,
hair protection.
not too thin, thick one. Thick one, not this like one. I have to wear that shoes today. Sorry. That's
Okay, yeah, and I think that wraps up our talk. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
I'd give another round of applause for Yukari.
Thank you very much.